Greetings, a very good evening to all of you. This is the 7th of March of the year 2019. It is almost 9:48 p.m. or 21:48 hours in my country. I crave leave to extend my most cordial, humble, and respectful greetings to all of you once again. Today, I was gladdened by the news that in a certain Western country, the Honorable Judiciary has been pleased to convict at least one person for exposing children to child pornography. This is perhaps one of the very many steps which ought to be taken. Indeed, it may be already too late while too little is being done in protection of the children of our world. But every single drop of the ocean ought to be valued. Indeed, every single step taken forward in protection of the children, especially babies, and the children who are underprivileged of the world, ought to be appreciated by all of us. I crave leave to extend my most cordial gratitude to the Honorable Judiciary of all those countries which combat such heinous and shameful crimes. Indeed, I remain also grateful to His Holiness, the Pope, the Pontiff as a whole, for condemning such vicious acts which His Holiness and many honorable members of the Vatican pursued and were successful in achieving the particular goal of condemnation of such shameful and vicious acts. I myself endeavor to serve the ones in need, but I can only do so if there are many others who come forward, joining me in such global and indeed in such widespread circles, or even the circle of vicious crimes. I myself believe that there is and there can be hardly any worse offense than committing offenses against children, especially exposing them to immorality of a kind or another. I therefore request, indeed urge, all of you most respectfully, once again, not merely to appreciate the moves taken by the Honorable Judiciary of this particular Western country, and also the Vatican, but also to come forward in speaking out against such evils of the world, which exist and continue to exist and even increase in intensity. Therefore, I also beg you to come forward and combat such evils relentlessly until such evils begin to exist. I beg your pardon, I mean cease to exist. My most sincere apologies for this unexpected and perhaps undesirable error of mine. My most beloved, dear and respected friends, the world is ours. The children, however far or near they may be, are also ours. The world is also theirs. They are the very future of our world. If we ignore their interests, if we disregard their rights, if we forget or even ignore or even refrain from speaking out on their behalf, we commit grave injustice against not merely the children, but against the world community as a whole. Therefore, I pray once again that you, my dear friends, will be pleased to come forward and fight against such evils. I thank you most cordially, with all due respect, for watching this video and coming forward in fighting such wrongful and heinous and no doubt shameful practices of the world, even which I call not merely serious and grave offences, but also evils by their very nature. Thank you. Good night from my country. God bless.